guys, and welcome back to my makeup decluttering series. Today is a very special video. It is something that I absolutely love, which is blushes. And if you haven't seen any of my other makeup decluttering videos, basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through each individual product. I am going to swatch it. I'm going to see how it makes me feel. If it makes me feel happy, it's something I feel like I'm going to gravitate towards. If it's something that I feel like I'm going to grab in my collection a lot and use on a regular basis, then I'm going to keep it. And if I don't feel those things towards these blushes, then I'm going to place it in a pile that's going to be getting rid of. And everything that I decide to get rid of, again, if you have not watched any of these decluttering series, are going to be for sale in my Poshmark closet. I just go ahead and get started. I'm just going to start grabbing things randomly as I have been doing. Push these guys to the side just a bit. First one is probably the cutest and best packaged blush that I own. This is the Too Faced Sweetheart blush in something about berry, which I definitely did not use very often. This was definitely all the rage back when these came out. Now the newer ones, they have in like the sleek heart packaging. They're not boxed. They're like the flip up ones. They're really pretty. I definitely want to try one of those out eventually. This is what this looks like. Ooh, that's very pretty, but it definitely has a lot of shimmer. And if you guys have been watching some of my videos lately, my decluttering videos, I've been saying how I'm not really into like things that are like super shimmery unless it's like a highlighter or illuminator or something, but that's really nice. But I just don't feel like I get a ton of use out of this. Honestly, if I would keep this, I'd probably just keep it as like a little bit of a decoration, which I might actually do just because it just looks so cute. The packaging is so cute. I might keep it on my where I keep my my perfumes just as decoration. So I'm gonna actually put this in the maybe pile. This is gonna be the keep pile over here, the maybe pile. And back here is gonna be the pile that I'm gonna be getting rid of stuff. I know it's hard to see. If I zoomed it out more, you really wouldn't be able to see all the swatches good. Is that better? You guys like that better? Okay, so this is gonna go into the maybe pile here. I know when I watch these videos, I like really seeing. It's just like a visual thing. I like seeing things being taken out of piles. I don't know why. So I have a couple actually of these BH Cosmetics blushes. I think I have 3. I thought I had 4, but I have 3 of these. I can tell you right now, I never reach for these ever. Like if I had my choice between any of these blushes, this would probably be like one of the last things on my list. So I'm telling you right now, I'm probably not gonna, I might not swatch these because look, they're like almost brand new. They still have the film on them. So I think I'm gonna get rid of these just all together as a little bit of a bundle because I mean, they still have the film on them. So they're so new. That one was Tulip. This is Daisy. And this is Rose. I feel like Casey Holmes would like these because that's like the names of her dogs, like Daisy and Rose. And what's the other one? Lily? I don't know, but she has, all of her dogs have like flower names, which is so cute. I don't know if she has these or not, but yeah, this one doesn't have the thing on, so I'm going to swatch it. But it's pretty, but why did I swatch? I put it on the wrong hand. It's pretty, but I just never, ever gravitate toward these. I mean, even if I see them in my drawer, I'm just like, I don't want to use those. So I am going to be passing along all 3 of these. I'm probably going to sell them as a bundle, which saves you guys on shipping if you're interested in any of this. I can tell you right now, flat out, I probably will not be getting rid of any of my MAC blushes. Maybe if I do, it'll be like 1 or 2. I just love my MAC blushes. They're like my favorite blushes of life. And I just feel like, I don't know, I like almost collecting MAC blushes, but I collect them and I use them. So I don't know, I just love my MAC blushes. This is Modern Mandarin. This probably, if I do get rid of anything, this might be one of the ones. I'm not really into oranges, but maybe this is an exception. Let's see. Yeah, it's a very orangey blush. As I just said that little monologue, I'm looking at this one and not really feeling it. But also, I don't have anything like this in my blush collection. So maybe I'm looking, maybe I'm doing a look and I want something that's a little bit more on the orangey side. So I think I'm going to hang on to this because I don't have anything like this in my collection other than what I'm looking at right now. This NYX one, which I'm probably going to be getting rid of. So I'm going to keep this one, this MAC one. So I just picked this up, swatched this NYX blush in Cinnamon. That is insanely orange. I have no idea why I picked that up. Whoa, that's very matte. Yes, the thing about this one, the Mandarin one, it's almost sheer. It has like a little bit of a shimmer to it, like a highlight. It looks very illuminating. This is like matte orange, like crazy matte. Okay, the next one is the Milani Baked Blush in Dolce Pink. This is pretty, but it's very shimmery. I can tell right off the bat. Yeah, it's very shimmery. This is almost like a highlighter, so I'm definitely gonna pass that guy along. Next one is the MAC blush in Azalea in the Afternoon, and this was, I think, part of a collection, if I remember correctly. That's what it looks like. It's a very like sheer kind of baby doll pink, which I'm not sure if I have anything else super like this. So I'm definitely gonna hang on to that guy. Unique blushes are a good thing. It's nice to get out of your little rut of like the exact same colors. This is the MAC Mineralized Blush in Love Thing. This is definitely a darker blush, which I usually don't like darker blushes, but every now and then, this is actually really pretty. It's a very pretty color. It's a very pretty fall color. So I'm gonna hang on to that. This is one of my favorite MAC blushes ever. It reminds me a lot of Nars' Madly. It's in here somewhere. This is MAC's Harmony. It's like almost like a bronzer blush, which I love. Yeah, it's very, very gorgeous. Definitely hanging on to that one. And this is MAC's Blush in Spring Sheen. I think this was a part of a collection too, if I remember correctly. This one almost looks similar to, kind of looks like the Modern Mandarin, but a little bit less orange and like a little bit more pinky. So I'm gonna hang on to that one. I do like that one. Next is my MAC's Blush in Mocha, which is actually like one of the first MAC blushes I ever got. It's actually the first time I went to, well, not a MAC store. We don't have a MAC store here, but like the MAC counter in Dillard's in like the next city over. So it was like one of the first blushes I ever got from an actual like MAC place. So I'm gonna hang on to this one. I'm pretty sure it was Miss Lola Lynn who used to use it all the time, and like I became obsessed with it from watching her. So this is the next one. This is Love Cloud from MAC. It's very nice pinky. It's very, yeah, this is kind of, it almost reminds me, it's almost kind of looks like this color, but it's matte, which definitely, I love me some matte colors. Yeah, these next Nars blushes are ones that I've purchased recently this year. This is by far the brightest blush I own. And this is Nars Starscape. This is from the Christopher Kane collection. Just take a look at how crazy pigmented that is. Like, you only need a little bit. Like, you definitely just need to shear this out because it's very, very pigmented. But it's nice to have something like that in my collection because it's just, it's very, very unique. Okay, the next Nars blush from that same collection is pretty much on the opposite side of the spectrum. That one was insanely bright, and this one is very, very muted. It is like very, very, it's like a soft nude, which the name of it is Silent Nude, which is very, very fitting. It's very nude, which is actually really nice to have a nude like that because you can really sheer out anything that's in your collection with that. So I'm going to keep that one. Next one, this is the Benefit. It's a box blush in Bella Bamba. It's a nice color. I just do not see myself reaching for these. I used to be obsessed with Benefit like 2-3 years ago. Like, Benefit was like my jam. I was like absolutely obsessed with it. And now I'm just not so much. That also has a lot of shimmer, so definitely going to be passing this guy along. And the next one is a L'Oreal Visible Lift Blush in Coral Lift. I think this is the one that was like the cushiony. Yeah, it feels so trippy. It feels like crazy. It feels really nice. I could seriously just sit here and just press on this thing all night. It feels so crazy. But for as good as it feels to press on that thing, the color payoff is not great. So this is definitely going to get passed along. Like I said in my last lip video, I used to be obsessed with Tarte, like absolutely obsessed. Tarte and Benefit, I used to be obsessed with so much. So I would buy a ton of stuff, and now I really have just not been into them that much lately. I really don't gravitate to these blushes. I mean, some of these, they look like they're almost brand new, like they're barely used. So this is in Peaceful, the Amazonian Clay Blush. I mean, the logo hasn't even worn off yet, so they're very, very lightly used. It's a very nice blush, but it's just not a color that I would gravitate towards now. So I'm gonna go ahead, put that in the get rid of pile. It's another Tarte blush in Pampered. I mean, it's very, very lightly used. And the good thing about these is they kind of move around a little bit, which makes depotting them easier. I might put this one in the maybe pile. I was actually expecting to get rid of all of these, but now I'm kind of liking that one. So this one's going to go in the maybe pile. I'm going to try it out, put it in my drawer, see how I feel about it. And this is a Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, which was like all the rage a while back in the YouTube community. Everybody's obsessed with this blush. It's very, it's like a highlighter blush almost. It's very pretty. So let's see. Not really feeling that color, honestly. I know I used this quite a bit in the past, but I'm just not feeling it anymore. My tastes have changed so much. And then I have like a little sample size of the Coralista blush, which it's a ton of product. I mean, how often do you use up like an entire blush? So let's see. Oh, that looks very, very similar to some of the other ones. Definitely not feeling that. Going to be passing that guy along. This is a City Color B Matte Blush. Pretty sure this is from Ipsy bag. This is in Fresh Melon. If I can open it, there it goes. It's a very, very, I'm covering it like it's a mirror. It's a very pretty color. It's very nice and, yeah, smooth. Let's see. That's a very nice bright color, but I think I'm just going to stick with that Nars Starscape one as like my bright blush. I don't really need several blushes that are really, really bright like that. The next one is the Be a Bombshell Cosmetics Blush in Sweet Cheeks. I believe this is also from an Ipsy bag. It's a pretty color. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, that's got quite a bit of sheen. Not crazy. It's not crazy about it. It's a very pretty color, but I'm gonna pass that along. I'm doing way better at this than I thought I would. Then the next one is a Nars blush in Oasis. Very, very pretty blush. Very pretty. Let's see. This one has a little bit of sheen to it. I think it's kind of like, I don't know if it's all throughout or if it's just sort of lingering on the top, but that's a very nice blush. Let's see. Yeah. I like that one. I don't use this one often, but I think I want to start just because I really want to start integrating new products into my routine. New products that I already own, meaning that I don't use that much. This is a Natural Chink Tint. I think it's a cream blush. I'm going to butcher this name. Is it Achiote? A-C-H-I-O-T-E. So yeah, it's a cream blush. I definitely used it a couple times. Let's see. I'm going to get a clean finger for this. Make sure it's clean because it's a cream blush. That's what it looks like. I'm definitely not a cream blush person. Yeah, definitely not a cream blush person, so I'm going to set that one aside. That's going to be in the get rid of pile. Other Benefit box blush I have is the Rocketeer. Here's a little brush that comes with it, which is not very soft at all. As you can see, I barely use this. I mean, it still has the logo on it. I don't know, is that light not working? It still has a logo on it, so it hasn't been used that much. Let's see. Whoop, I'm running out of room again. That color is actually kind of nice. Now that I'm looking at it, it's very nude. I think I might actually hang on to that. Oh, it just pisses me off because I don't want any big blushes like this. Like, maybe if I can depot this, because I'm gonna see if I can depot this, because the whole point is I really wanted everything to be nice and sleek in like one little drawer. Oh, damn you, Benefit, you little a-hole. I'm gonna see if I can depot this. Or if I can, I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile because I don't need, I feel like I'm just keeping stuff just to keep stuff now, and I don't want to do that. So this is gonna go in the maybe pile. See if I can depot it. If not, I'm gonna pass it along. The next one is a this was an expensive one. This is a Nars Dual Intensity Brush in Frenzy. It comes with two. It's kind of like a highlighter and a blush. These were not cheap, and I definitely have not used this nearly as much as I should for how expensive these were. So, and that's just so orange. I don't know why I got that one of all the ones they had. Alright, so the next one is the Tarte Blush in Flush. This one is rarely used, clearly. I need to be doing this. Ooh, that's a nice purple blush. It's very purple. I don't know. Did I keep any purple ones? I think I might keep a purple one. I feel like the purplest one I have, well, it's not really purple. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to keep one. A nice purple blush like that for fall. Next one, this is actually one I used so much in the past. This is the Wet n Wild blush in Pearlescent Pink. I was obsessed with this. It's such a nice color. Every time I was doing like drugstore looks and stuff, even if I wasn't, I would go to this. It's such a nice color. But like the packaging is a pain because like it used to have a stupid brush, like a little brush there that we all know any brush that comes with something like that is not worth it. Well, okay, my taste must have changed because I don't like that anymore. Wow, so I'm gonna pass that along. I'm glad I'm doing this because I sure as hell don't like a lot of these things that I used to love. This is the, yes, the cult classic Nars Orgasm. Obviously, gonna be keeping this bad boy. As you can see, it's very well low. I think this might be the only blush that I'm even remotely close to hitting pan on, which is saying something. It's saying a lot, yeah. Gonna keep that guy for sure. Alright, and this is the Too Faced All I Want for Christmas. This was from one of the collections last year or the year before, I'm not sure. It's 2 eyeshadows and a blush, I think. But the blush is, you know, the main thing. The blush is the size of both the eyeshadows, so I put it in this one instead of the eyeshadow video. So this is the blush. It's actually a really nice color, but it's just, I don't need it, honestly. The eyeshadow colors are pretty too. So this will be the matte white one is really, really creamy. Like these are actually really pretty eyeshadows, as you can see. But I'm going to pass this along because I do not need it. I absolutely do not need it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my 2 blushes from the Balm. Balm is actually one of the companies I used to really, really be obsessed with. This is Hot Mama, which I just don't reach for these anymore. I rarely will reach for one of these, and yeah. So I would much rather just use one of my MAC blushes that I know I like. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. And this is Frat Boy. It's a very pretty color, actually. It's a ton of product, though. I mean, it would take me 3 years every single day using my makeup to use that up. It is a really pretty color, though. Damn. I keep trying to... I really want to get rid of stuff, but damn. That's a really pretty color. Do I have anything similar to that in MAC? I'm gonna pass this on. I really don't need to be hanging on to stuff. I got a ton of blushes here, and I have a palette of one, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of that one. Alright, the next one I have is a Tarte blush. This is Savored. It's a very pretty color. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty, but it's very, very sheer. I mean, I don't need sheer blushes, so that one's gonna be gotten rid of. The next one is my MAC blush in Gingerly, which I love for obvious reasons. And it's also very, very smooth, and it's like a nude blush, which I love. That one, yeah, that one is staying with me for all eternity. And this is my favorite blush, like ever, probably from Nars, other than Orgasm. This is Nars. This is Madly. I use this almost every time I do my makeup, honestly, unless I'm doing like a specific look or something. It's like the best nude blush ever. Love that. Definitely keeping that. This is the NYX blush in Desert Rose. It's a nice purple color. Let's see. I feel like I kept something like that already though, didn't I? A purple blush? What was the purple blush that I kept? Now I can't remember which one I kept. Oh, it was the Tarte one. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pass this one along. The next one I have is my NARS blush in Daydream, which is kind of similar to Orgasm, but not totally similar. It's a very nice pinky color. It's actually kind of sheer. Is it just because it's going on a weird place in my arm, or... I'm kind of not loving that now that I'm looking at it. I don't know if it's just... I think I might put this in my maybe pile. I want to try it out because if I bought it, there was a reason for it. So, especially if it was a high-end blush. Like some of the drugstore ones I'll buy just to buy, but for high-end, I will actually really look into it before I buy it. These are some of the Lily Lolo blushes. I have 2 of them. I'm pretty sure I got these because it's Sam Sherman. She, like, once upon a time was obsessed with these. And I got them, and they're actually really, they're like highlighting blushes. They're like, basically, they're like highlighters. I mean, look at that. That's a freaking highlighter. Well, I don't know. I feel like this light is just, there you go. It's really pretty, honestly. This, well, I didn't even tell you what the color was. This is in Doll Face. Oh. And then this one is in Ooh La La. Whoa. You guys see that? I got it everywhere, all over me. I've got so much makeup on this freaking bedspread now. I'm so gonna have to wash this. Alright, this is in Ooh La La. That is actually, yeah, it's pretty. That's pretty, but these freaking powder blushes get everywhere, and I just can't. And they're really hard to store because they're a really odd shape. They're like the Colourpop ones, so I'm gonna get rid of both of these. Now I officially have blush all over my black leggings. Awesome. This is Bare Minerals blush in Strawberry Cream. And this is like the only one I used to have a bunch of Bare Minerals, but if I kept it, it was for a reason. What the reason is, I'm just trying to get out a little bit, like, so I can swatch. Ooh, that's pretty. It's actually, shit. It's actually really freaking pretty. It would almost look like that Balm one that I tried to convince myself I needed to keep. Damn, that's pretty. I kind of really like that. I think I'm gonna keep this one because I know I'm gonna keep some of my Colourpop ones, and those are awkward shapes. So if I'm gonna keep those, I'm keeping this one. This is the only Bare Minerals blush I own, and now I know why, because that's gorgeous. So, and this is the Laura Geller Blush and Brighten in Berry. Let's see. I think this is like the only Laura Geller product I own. Period. So that is pretty, but I don't need it. So I have a lot of blushes that I'm already keeping, and these are honestly the Colourpop ones. Like I said, I got recently. I said it, I think, in my last video. I got these recently for my birthday and stuff, so I'm definitely going to be hanging on to these because I want to just see what they look like more. I want to play around with them more before I really, you know, start getting rid of stuff. So this is in Cruel Intentions. It's very pretty. Definitely want to mess around with these a lot. So a little bit more. This is a Never Been Kissed. These are so soft. It's like that L'Oreal, I don't know, Visible Lift one. It's so soft. This is in Swift. It's a darker color, which you guys know I like. Very, very pretty. Very much looking forward to using that one more. These are so awkward. Like, how do you guys store your Colourpop blushes and eyeshadows? I know they made like a little tree, like a little thing that you can kind of put them in, but like, I don't want, the whole point, like having a vanity and having drawers to like put stuff in the drawers and not like just have stuff out. So let me know how you guys store them. This is Aphrodisiac because they're kind of a pain. I figure if I get rid of a lot, then I'll have more room. That's pretty. But still, they're a pain because they don't fit in any of my organizers and they're just, ugh. Between the sheets. Is that the same? No. God, these are so soft. I can't even deal. Oh, it's so pretty. Definitely keeping those. And the last ones I have are the ones that are already depotted in my Z palette. I have a couple of different brands here. They're not like divided by brands or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to just take these out here and then put them back. Even if I decide to get rid of one, I'm still going to put them back in here because I don't want them to get cracked or anything. The first one is, this is MAC's Breath of Plum. Very, very nice fall color. Oh, this one's very soft. Yes, very nice fall color. Very, very pretty. Definitely keeping this guy. This is a Makeup Geek blush in Head Over Heels. So I think this was the first Makeup Geek blush that I ever bought. Their eyeshadows are phenomenal. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, it's a nice like hot pink, which I don't think I have in my collection that I've saved. So I'm going to keep that one. Another Makeup Geek blush in Spellbound. It's a very like nice neutrally pink. Very, very pretty. Keeping that one for sure. And this is MAC's Cantaloupe. This is a more recent purchase this year, so I definitely want to hang on to some of the stuff that I've purchased recently so I can try it out more. Oh, and anyway, that's gorgeous. Even if I didn't purchase that recently, I'd probably be keeping that one. This is another MAC one, Baby Don't Go. It's very, very neutral nude, which I love. Yeah, it's very, very pretty. Gonna be keeping that one. This is MAC's Eternal Sun. That's nice. I like that one a lot. Not to go on Jim Carrey, but I like it a lot. So this one is MAC's Blush All Day. Another kind of nice neutrally nude pinky type of color. I'm running out of room, but I'm almost done. Very, very nice. Definitely keeping that guy. And there's one left, which I'm guessing I'm going to keep. Probably this is, whoa, if I don't break it. This is MAC's Sincere. Also very neutrally nude, which I love. Yeah, these look similar, but I'm going to keep them because they're gorgeous. Alright, so I'm keeping all these. So I actually did really good. I did way better than I thought I was going to do with blushes. I thought that I was going to keep like all my Nars, all my MAC, a lot of stuff honestly. So I actually did way better than I thought. So let's go ahead and see the final tally of these. I'm going to go through and what I got rid of. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I got rid of 23. I think that's pretty good for blushes. This is what I kept over here, back here. You can see a couple of them I'm going to try out to see what I think. So I got rid of 23 blushes. I think that was pretty good. I honestly was not expecting to get rid of that many. So I am pretty proud of myself for that. So I am just excited for the way my vanity is going to be looking, all my storage is going to be looking once I've gotten rid of, you know, so many of these products. Everything's just going to fit so much nicer, and I'm going to have room for more stuff. You know, whenever I buy more stuff, it's like I'm not going to have to search for a place to put it. It's just going to be a nice opening in my drawers. So that is awesome. I am proud of myself. I did really good on this one. So if you enjoyed this, let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.